Thank you for joining me. In this tutorial, I'm going to be talking about Python functions. This tutorial forms part of the tutorial Python for Data Science, and it's a continuation of the first part, Programming with Python. What is a function? A function is a block of code which only runs when it is called. You can pass data, known as parameters, into a function, and a function can return data as a result. Let me just quickly show you how to create a function. If you want to create a function, you are going to write def, create this function, for example, my function. You are going to create def, my function. So when you create def, my function, you are going to leave the parentheses in front of it. For this particular parentheses, this is a function without no argument. So we just say pass. So if we run this, what we are telling this function is not doing anything. So it's just a function. We just define a function. But let's go a step further. Let's create a function that will do something. Let's create a simple function to print hello from a function. If you look at the first function, we call pass, but now we want to do something. So print hello from a function. You run this. So when you create this function, the function is there. You can always make use of this function. Let's see how we can make use of this function. Copy and paste. So if we run this, then you see hello from a function. The information that you put in a function is called an argument. Arguments are specified. You can specify an argument after the function name. You can say that from the previous function, from this my function that we've created, we created it without any argument. So let's now see how you can create a function with an argument. So let's look at this function, define my function fname. So this function has an argument fname. If you run, let's say for example, if you run this, this is you creating this function. If you want to make use of this function, you can make use of this function like this. So when you make use of this function, you are going to put your argument inside here. Let's try this now. You can create a function from a list. Look at this function, for example, my function food. For x in food, print x. If we see here, we see that the argument of food is a list. So if we replace that argument with another list, which is fruit, so if we pass this argument, if we pass fruit as an argument inside this function, well, we can see that it will return fruit. So even though it's a string, and if we like, we can replace it by a float or anything. For example, if we replace this with maybe 5, it will still give us the same thing. You can create function to perform basic operator like addition and subtraction. Let's see this example. If you define sum underscore 2, so you can say x equals to so this function is a function that sums two values. It takes two arguments, a and b. So you say x equals to a and b. If you print this, so this function, if you say sum, if you want to use this function, sum of two numbers, brackets, if you say 3 and 5, so it gives you 8. So that's an example of using a function for basic operation. And this is another example. If you can define a function and ask it to return a particular value. So in this particular function, we are defining a function which takes the argument x, and each time we call the function or my function, we want it to return 5 times the value of x. So let's run this and see. So this function has multiplied 3 by 5, it's multiplied 5 by 5, and it's multiplied 9 by 5. There are various ways in which you can make use of the function. It goes on and on. But I will encourage you to look through if you have time, run through this notebook. I've included other examples in this notebook. And as we go along, I'm sure you're going to pick it up. Thank you very much for watching this video, and see you in the next video.